Dinobots. Good.
Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another Transformers review. This time we're taking a look at an Amazon exclusive, and it is the Transformers Age of Extinction Slog in his G1 San Diego Comic-Con colors. So this actually came yesterday in the mail. This was released on the 31st of December. This figure was actually announced at San Diego Comic-Con this year when they debuted the Dinobots ARC pop-up playset, where the Dinobots all had this G1 motif. So everybody was like, why are there only 4 Dinobots? What's going on? Where is Slog? Why didn't they put him in? And then they announced that Slog here would be this year's Amazon exclusive, whereas last year, the Amazon exclusive was the Age of Extinction First Edition Leader Class Optimus Prime, which actually had its own mold. This figure is the same exact figure as the standard Voyager class figure, just like the other Dinobots. They just put him in a G1 color scheme. Looking at the package, it is exactly the same, unfortunately, as the standard release figures box. I figured they put at least an Amazon exclusive on it or something, but no, they did not. But yeah, same box, same artwork, same logo. He is figure number 18 of 30 because he is part of the Generations line, so that's a little different, I believe. The back of the package is exactly the same. It's his old colors, and I believe it's the same bio here. It even says, hey, you can get Voyager class drift. So yeah, in fact, I have a standard Voyager class still in package. Let's compare. So here are the two boxes side by side. As you can tell, totally different paint job, but the box itself looks exactly the same. It is a little different on the bottom. It does not say 18 of 30, so this is technically the last of the Generations figures, I believe, to be released. So that's kind of interesting. Looking at the back of the package, exactly the same. Yep, exact same bio, same artwork. So yeah, same thing. The only difference is the bottom of the package. So let's go ahead and get Slog out of the package and see what we think of the robot mode. Alright, so here we have Slog out of package, and I do like the color scheme. I think it does look good. The one thing I noticed out of the package, straight out of the gate, this particular leg, the hip feels a little loose. Not too terribly bad, but it does feel a little loose, like it may get looser over time, which is very unfortunate. But the figure itself is the exact same mold as the Voyager that we've had before, except he's in the G1 Dinobot colors, and I do appreciate that. We get this nice chrome that's all over the place. We have silver paint apps. We get the gray. We have this really nice kind of glossy red look, and then there's kind of a dull goldish look painted on as well, which is kind of interesting. The other Dinobots had gold chrome, so I'm not sure why that one doesn't. He's got lots of silver chrome, though. He's got the little Dinobot head hanging off the back, which has translucent gold plastic, which kind of scares the hell out of me. But yeah, is what it is. Kind of interesting. Just kind of a close-up of the face real fast. So he still has blue eyes, but they're very dark, very deep blue, almost not recognizable. He does have this nice little silver face mask, which is pretty cool, but overall, not a bad paint job. I do like it. So just kind of a close-up. His tail, I like the red paint picks on the tail, in between the little designs there. I think that looks really nice. I like the black on the legs, the red highlights, the silver bottom of the legs, and then you've got the chrome elf shoes, which is pretty cool looking. Now let's compare him to the standard version. See what we think. So there is Slog next to Slog, and the G1 Amazon version is definitely a much brighter version. So yeah, I don't know which one I like more. This is definitely darker, grainier, definitely very, very primal looking, but this does look cool. It's very bright. It does go with the whole night theme of the Dinobots in this set, and I do appreciate that. And of course, he's a G1 figure. Now, he does come with his weapons, which I'm not even going to say what that actually looks like. They mount exactly the same on this figure as it did the original figure. I don't particularly care for these, so I'm not going to use them. But they didn't even repaint them. It's their exact same pieces, which is fine because, I mean, it's black and it's red, and it is what it is sort of deal. Let's compare Slog to a deluxe class from the San Diego Comic-Con set. So there's the size comparison and the paint detail difference. So, as you can see, Snarl here has a lot of gold chrome, whereas Slog has a lot of silver chrome. It's really about the difference between the two. They definitely go together, I think. They very much look cool. The only thing is, I've noticed, this does not have an Autobot logo on it, much like a lot of the other figures from the San Diego Comic-Con set did, which is kind of unfortunate. But at least it's in the G1 colors. Let's go ahead and get Slog into his Dinosaur mode and see what we think. Alright, so here we have Slog in his Dinosaur mode, and, well, he looks like the other Slog, really. I do like the body design on this one, and the color scheme just looks more G1 Dinobot, because that's what it's supposed to be. I like the silver paint and the gray paint really kind of go well together. Gives it that nice metallic-y look that is very cool. The neck here, again, I'm kind of hesitant on because it's got some gold translucent plastic, which is notorious for GPS. Gold plastic syndrome, which kind of breaks apart. Now, I will say the front piece here that is rubber, it is kind of curled up a bit. However, having already had a Slog figure, if you guys get one of these and it's just really curly like this, give it time because it was just sitting in the box. It was warped. It will straighten out as my other one has as well. So do not fret about that. Overall, really nice. I like the black and the red and the silver picks. Again, same model as the other figure, just a different paint scheme. Just kind of a close-up really quick. Here's the head. What's very strange is there's, and I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, there's a translucent plastic that's around the skull, which is very odd. Kind of gives it a very creepy look. But overall, yeah, not too terribly bad. I do like the figure. I think it looks nice. Love the red paint picks in that chrome tail. I think that looks fantastic. So let's compare him to the standard retail version. So here we have both together. Let's kind of zoom out a little so we can see both of them. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Definitely different. It's amazing how different a paint job can make onto a figure. To be honest, I really like this version in Dinosaur mode better than I do that version. Of course, I have all of the weapons off of the figure because I just don't particularly care for the weapons on the figure. I think it looks a little cooler as a dinosaur this way. But yeah, overall, I definitely like it. I think it's the brightness of this figure over this one that I really do like. The gray and the black look very good together, but it's just a little too dark, and I think the light paint job kind of shows you how big the figure is. And again, just as a size comparison, here is San Diego Comic-Con Snarl compared to the two. So as you can see, he is significantly larger. So let's go ahead and get all of the San Diego Comic-Con G1 Color Dinobots together and assembled for the first time on my stage. Alright, so here we have all of the Dinobots together that are in the G1 colors. So we have all the San Diego Comic-Con Dinobots finally with a Slog figure. Yeah, or if, you want to go G1 names, you've got Sludge, Snarl, Slag, Swoop, and Grimlock. Of course, it's really Slog and Strafe, but it is what it is. He definitely looks really cool with the other Dinobots. I was really kind of wondering how well he would actually go with the others, considering he didn't have a lot of gold chrome, but then I kind of realized looking at them, none of them do except for Snarl. And as far as the translucent gold plastic head, I'm like, how is that going to fit into place? But in reality, Grimlock has translucent gold feet. So yeah, I mean, it matches perfectly. He looks really good with the set. So is this something that you want in your Dinobot set? Well, if you have already invested in the San Diego Comic-Con Dinobots, this is a must pick up. It's $31 at the time of this recording from Amazon. It is an exclusive to Amazon. And that's not a bad price. That's about, what, $6, $7 more than a standard Voyager figure. So if you've already dumped the money into this, this is a must-have pickup, no doubts, so that you can complete your original Dinobot set, or at least in the original colors. A wonderful homage to the G1 Dinobots. I really do dig him. I'm glad I got him. And it's going to look really nice on the shelf with all these guys up there. So there he is, the Amazon exclusive Slog in the G1 colors to go with the G1 San Diego Comic-Con Dinobot set for 2014. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. Definitely subscribe to my channel, share my videos. I do appreciate it. And as always, look for more videos in the future.